Well, this is Jeff up here at the Welch family homestead. One of the things that you might be noticing is Fontana's wet. And the reason is because I threw him in the lake a few times and he just kept coming back for more. He loves to be thrown out into the lake. He's just a pup, only about 13 weeks right now, and doing really good. I guess you're wondering, why did I throw him in the lake? Well, there's a reason for that. We'll get to it here in a minute. But he does love the water. He actually is a Labrador retriever, and he comes from a really good bloodline. Perfect dog for the farm. But here on the farm, we have all types of things for him to get into. One of them is, of course, him hanging out in the water. Labs love the water. Did I say that? Well, this one, he's no different. He absolutely loves the water. But he doesn't care if it's clean water or if it's muddy water. This water here is really clean, except for where I threw him in the water here and made the water a little dingy. Sun's shining out pretty nice today under the birch trees. And it's a beautiful day here on Welch Family Homestead here in the western North Carolina mountains. As you notice, he didn't run away when I threw him in the lake. He keeps coming back for more and more. I've thrown him in about 4 or 5 times, and he's good and clean now. Didn't soap him up or anything like that. I just threw him in the lake, and he come out good and clean. Obviously, he's trying to get me to throw him in the lake again. Eating on the weeds and playing like a pup is supposed to. So let's look at what he got into. Here's what happened right before we went down to the lake. He found a big mud hole where it rained yesterday, right behind where the tractor was parked. The tractor created some ruts, and he just absolutely wallered in the mud like a pig. In fact, maybe even worse than a pig. He's been playing with the chickens today, and he's been hanging out and getting muddy. So we went on down to the lake and got him all cleaned up. Then right as soon as he got through the mud here, he decided to run up and jump right on top of me. So I wanted to get down toward the lake myself. Went to check on the compost pile. Got a bunch of things here in the compost pile I need to stir up between the sawdust and the horse manure and the hay. Yep, and the jonquils, which many of you call March flowers, are already popping out of the ground and blooming here on the farm. Look at those jonquils. Well, there he is about to make me trip. Look at all those jonquils growing down here at the base of these big walnut trees. Beautiful. One of my favorite flowers, period. And Fontana had a little interest in them himself. He wanted to go up and take a little bit of a taste of them just to see what they were like. All right, let's get on with it. Now, well, wait a minute. Fontana decided to jump up on top of a pile of timber. Let me get him under control where we can get him back to the house. And I have to say, this dog is growing on me. He sure is a beautiful creature. His posture, just look at it. He loves to play with the chickens. That one rooster there, his name is Ataru. That hen is named Maddox. Ataru has taught Fontana a few lessons, so Fontana's scared of him, but Fontana also taunts him and irritates him at times, and he holds his own. He's taught Fontana so many lessons to behave, but Fontana just doesn't seem to get it. But at the end of the day, I'll tell you exactly what Fontana likes to do. He likes to sit in my lap, enjoy the loving, and relax, and get ready for his long night's sleep after a long, hard day of playing. One of these days, he'll go out duck hunting and show his real talent. Anyway, God bless you from Welch Family Homestead.